Hello, Internet. This is Zelda Ace logging on, and in this episode, yes, we will continue grinding shrines. Now, let's get started. Before we went on to collecting any more shrines, I thought we should get the tower in this region so we can have a map and a better overview of the area. So, if you fly in from Zora's Domain, which is, in my opinion, the best way to get over here is to fly in from Zora's Domain from Toto Lake where we got the Zora Helm. You essentially want to just kind of run down this area and avoid the Guardians because they go in a similar pattern every single time. But since these are the Flying Guardians, they are much harder to use the parry technique against. So I guess if you have a lot of arrows, you could take them down if you really wanted to. But I would not suggest that. Anyway, once you walk down the path, I would suggest starting to climb this wall, as I am doing. And you do want to stay on the far side of this wall and equip any fast climbing gear that you have, obviously, and or drink any elixirs you might have. Well, unless of course you don't want to waste it on this, because there are monsters right there. Is why I would suggest it. So you want to get up this part probably as quickly as possible, just so they don't accidentally notice you. Well, I mean, so you don't accidentally get noticed. Because they will throw stones at you. Well, I'm pretty sure they don't have bows and arrows. They will throw stones and slowly kill you. And if not, they will knock you off the wall. They have in the past, which has been very annoying. And you'll take more fall damage than you would if you just got hit by a stone. So after you get to the top of the wall, you want to be careful because there is a guy right here. Oh, and there's a rusty shield. But he's not really that hard to kill, so if you have a good enough weapon, it should be easy. There's also a rusty broadsword here. It's also a cooking pot, which I'm gonna take a second and quickly cook up some stuff. Voila. Tardy radish and some meat. Prime meat and some mushrooms. And then aha. After you've cooked all that you might need, you don't have to cook exactly what I did. I just kind of toyed around with the resources that I had. So after you cook whatever you may have, or however much you want of what you may have, you want to climb up this part, and there's a chest right here with 5 bomb arrows in it. Now, those bomb arrows aren't really important to the next couple of steps, but I mean, they're going to be helpful eventually because, well, bomb arrows. Now, you can break those pots. There isn't always much inside them. Now, I would suggest just doing our volley's gale here, but if you don't have one of those, I would then suggest going over here and fighting this guy. Or simply just running away from him. Oh, he doesn't really have too much health. I mean, he has 240 health, so I guess it really depends what too much health is to you. Ah, get out, get out. After that, I guess you can just climb this wall. I mean, take the Spike Boko bow if you want it, or if you have room for it. You personally, think I might drop the Swallow bow for that one. Oh, nope. That's not better, so... Falcon bow, there we are. After that, you want to climb this wall. And then, here come some of the more risky maneuvers. You gotta glide over here. And then not die immediately to that. Huh. You're gonna want to climb around the outside. Oh, that's what I'm talking about with the people throwing rocks. Slowly deal 1/4 heart of damage at time. I'm doing this merely as an example. Obviously, I am well prepared for situations such as these, as you can see by my plentiful food, and definitely not panicked expression. This is all under control. Oh, yeah, I meant for that to happen. Definitely. Ah, climb. Oh, got a nice broadsword and a nice shield. Hey, shut up. I mean, I kindly request that you be silenced. Trying to work on having a nicer personality, so. And then what you gotta do is, yet again, very risky, because I don't think the game wanted you to do this, but this is how I do it anyways. I gotta climb up this very thin piece right here, and glide up to this part of the tower. And you made it. You've made it onto the tower. The rest of it's just climbing. And of course, not getting shot by random bokos, because that's why I took this path immediately. That's one of the reasons why I took this path. It's not my first choice, but it is definitely an upside to taking the path. While you will be damaged and you definitely have a chance of dying, um, it does eliminate the bokos. Although you could just shoot them once you're on the tower. Now, this is just an alternate path in case you don't have a Rivali scale available. Although, I mean, it only takes 10 minutes to recharge, so by the time it took you to get over here, you probably recharged. Which is why I wouldn't suggest actually using it to climb that hill. I would just climb the hill, don't use a gale, especially if it's your last one. Oh, and of course, there's a guardian right here you can search to get some parts. Either a screw, or a gear, or, all the stuff you get from guardians. Sheikah Tower activated. Scanning area. Regional map extracted. And boom, now we have an entirely new part of the map unlocked. And now, on with shrines, there's one right there, like literally right there, that I suggest you get immediately after getting this tower, if not before you get the tower. Although I would probably do it after the tower, because you can easily just glide right over there. And he sticks the landing. Now, let's get on with it. Aha. Apparatus shrine. So essentially, we've used apparatuses before. You go up to the apparatus, and then you move your controller around. This is the point where I would take the Joy-Cons off of the console if they are on the console. Otherwise, if you're using a Pro controller, you can just manipulate it that way. But what you want to do is make a path for you to walk across. Safely, of course. This one is a little bit more difficult. It's about timing. And you can see you can you jump over these? No, you cannot. You cannot jump over them. You can't crouch under them either. I've tried, believe me. There's no getting past them. Besides, of course, blocking them. So what I would do is I would place a bomb so you don't have to use any of your ammo, and then it'll hit the thing. You just gotta start going right away. And then it's recharged, just send it back over. Boom. And you're across. Easy as that. And now you could shoot it from all the way over here and try to jump on the thing down there to get the chest, but I don't think that's really worth it. It might be worth your time. Go ahead and try it if you want. I am going on to the next part of the shrine. This is the most difficult part, in my opinion, because you have to get all the balls, all the spheres, the Sheikah orbs, there we are, names, into their respective place, which can be difficult because we're working with motion here. But if you can get some of them like stuck on things, essentially restricting their movement is like your best friend here. See? Easy as that. Although I do remember my first time, it did take me a really long time, so if you can't figure it out, it's fine. Just slow, easy movements is the key to that. Hooray! Another spirit orb. We now get 3 total pieces of essence from the current amount that we have. Gonna take a while. And of course, it has to be thunderstorming. Now, before you leave this area, I would highly suggest you glide over to this stable right here. Check in, talk with the people there, de-equip any things you have on your person that might potentially attract lightning. Like, I don't know, a shock arrow. Yeah. Now you have another stable you've discovered. And hey, look, there's Beetle. See if he's got anything good. Oh, it's Customer Appreciation Day. An ancient arrow. Oh, my goodness. I hear it works best if you hit the guardians with it in the eye. This old guy named Ravi gave it to me. I forgot to read the dialogue. To find him, go way north past Sora's domain, all the way to the Akkala ancient tech lab. Old Ravi makes a bunch of other weird weapons and clothes and stuff. I guess he's what you'd call a mad scientist, which is kind of cool, but also terrifying. If you want strong weapons and stuff, you should go see him. Anyway, back to business. What are you looking for or selling? What have you got, Beetle? Okay, he's got some arrows and some lizards. Ooh, I might just have to buy these 2 hardy lizards. I'll 2 of them. And then, always buy arrows when you can. Just take them all. Why am I doing that for? Yes, give me them. Okay, that's all I'm gonna buy. Maybe I might sell something quickly. Material inventory sorted. Opals. I never hold on to opals. You guy, yeah. So, like, 15 of them sounds good. 45 rupees. Okay. That'll be all. And now, off to the next shrine. And here we are at the next shrine. So, not too far from the Akkala Tower. It's within sight and almost within flight range. It's right next to the Akkala Span Bridge. It's right on the other side of the river. Um, the bridge is right there. That's the bridge. Just as a reference point for where this shrine is, because I understand that sometimes it is difficult to just know where things are. Metal makes a path. Something tells me I'm gonna have to start with stasis. Yeet. Aha. Yeet. Noink. Gotcha. Nope. Ah. No. I actually thought there was a chest over there. Turns out it's actually on the other one. Who would have known? Who would have thought? Anyway, there is a chest up this ramp with a metal ball that you need to collect. It has a knight's sword in it, I believe. I do believe all the loot is fixed. So you are worthless to me. Give me the good stuff. Yeah. Hold up. No. Wait a minute. Nope. Okay. This is just an example of what being careless in these kind of shrines can do. You can die in these shrines if you are careless enough. You must think about your actions and then execute them accordingly. Now, I should probably explain what I'm doing. I'm using the metal ball to prevent these stone balls from running over and, well, killing me. And it's as simple as that. Now we're at the end of the shrine, and the stone balls just cease to exist. "13. Now that we're back, we are actually going to go to the next shrine, which is right over here. Oh, there's a little land bridge. A very, very, very slow land bridge. Hmm. Yeah, I'm not bringing that over there. I'm just gonna swim. Swimming would be much faster. This is why I got the Zora armor. The whole set is always so useful to be able to swim fast, especially in an open world game like this. You could just be attacked by fire demons at any moment. And they get fire key swings. How about... Nope! Good ideas. They... Hello? Nope, nope, bad idea. Why does there have to be, like, several of you? Bring it on, broski, huh? Why don't you bring a little life into this party, huh? How do you like that? Ooh, a Dragon Bone Moblin Club? Because I could drop one of you for that. Very powerful. Just don't need to. Oh, Moblin Arm. It's essentially it is an arm. It's what it is. Not as powerful, and also the bone weapons don't really last that long. But anyway, if you follow the land bridge by walking on it or by swimming, you will find the next shrine. This one is kind of hidden. I mean, if you don't like follow the laid out path there, so if you just try to wander around to find it, it might be difficult. But you should find it eventually. I mean, they do glow with a bright orange for a reason, so they stick out. Power of Fire. Okay. If I know anything from playing puzzle games, if they give me a torch and something I can burn, that means light it on fire. And don't burn yourself in the process, of course. Ah. Not good at this. Yay! Yeah, maybe let's not use that. Let's use this thing. Yay, dead. Hmm. Yay. Essentially, what you gotta do is you gotta choose all different sorts of ways to get the lanterns to light the leaves. I normally try to use the ways that use the least amount of arrows, but something tells me that might not work too well in the future. Wait a minute. Bro. Don't even waste your time burning those leaves. Just knock it down that way. With magnesis. Oops. But, so... This is gonna open. Ah! I see what I need to do. Ah, okay. I guess you do have to shoot it down, otherwise you can throw a weapon at it. There's many ways to knock these down. Heck, you could blow it up if you wanted to. Just do what you need to do. And then, of course, you need to knock down this one, too, to light those lanterns. Like I said, by whatever means necessary, although if you throw a weapon over there, make sure it's metal so that you can get it back. Otherwise... Wait, is that thing right there metal? No, it's not. I was gonna say, if that was metal, I was gonna be really mad. Like, I could have just picked it up and dropped it on the boxes and broke them that way the whole time. That's what I like doing with these games, is finding ways they're not supposed to be solved and solving them that way. Or maybe not popular ways to solve them, because there's more than one way to solve basically every problem. So, the more ways to solve a problem, the better. And unfortunately, that is all the time we have for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to like and subscribe. That'll really help me out. And yeah, this is Zelda Ace signing off. Peace.